Erika Jayne was front and center on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills this week. On this week's installment of the Bravo hit, the ladies gathered around a table at Sutton Stracke's Parisian-themed party and immediately delved into the elephant in the room, as Erika herself put it. "My life drastically changed this week," she stated simply. "I let go of my Lamborghini. I let go of my 16,000 square foot home. I let go of my marriage. I let go of everything. I literally made a decision that I had to." And why did she do so, after 22 years of marriage? "I left because he pushed me further and further out," she said during a confessional, referencing estranged husband Tom. "The conversations that I used to have were now reduced down to a sentence or two. I just kept walking around that house and knowing that this marriage was headed down a really SY path. I had to make a choice to do what was right for me. I couldn't live that way anymore." That's one way to phrase it, of course. Others would say that Erika filed for divorce from Tom in November as a way for the couple to hide assets that they acquired illegally. Just last week, Jay Edelson, a lawyer who has filed a class action lawsuit against the estranged couple, alleged that Erika was knee-deep in a scheme to steal millions of dollars from Tom's clients. She's accused of helping Tom pocket the settlement money owed to family members of victims of the 2018 Lion Air crash. But Erika didn't mention any of that on air. Instead, she explained to her co-stars that she didn't tell them what was really going on in her marriage on purpose, because it would have put them in a bad position, adding, "I didn't want to do that, and that's the truth. It also doesn't serve me to talk a lot about what is happening legally, or will happen legally, because I am married to somebody who's very good in that area." Jayne said she cried every day while pondering her romantic future last year, prior to deciding that she needed to pull the plug. Later, over dinner with Lisa Rinna, Erika further opened up about what's really going on amid her divorce. "It's insanity. I've not felt this vulnerable in maybe never," Erika said. "I really tried and talked and attempted. So he left me no room, and that's the only way I can say it right now." Jayne even said she gave Tom no warning about the divorce, dropping him at work one day, wishing him well, and then filing the papers. She hasn't even seen him since. "I went home and started putting everything in the moving van," she told Lisa. "I drove off, went to my new place, spent the night there, and he was served the next morning." It doesn't sound like Jayne has any plans to move on with a new man anytime soon, either. Erika said on this June 23rd episode that she is going to wait 90 days to have sex again. "It's the last thing on my mind, but in 90 days, I'm sure I'll feel different," she told the women. After Garcelle offered her dating coach, Erika replied, "I'm not doing it. I'm probably just going to have a lot of anonymous sex."